If the Trump administration imposes even more tariffs, some economists say that could lead to a global economic slowdown. But how did Congressman Kelly get here in the first place? It all started with cars. Before you pack your bags and head to another state, it may be a matter of filing your taxes differently. At its Morgue tweeted out, commenting on the amount of protesters who were there today following Pence's visit. Consumers can expect higher shipping prices and delays. Live in Liverpool, I'm Sara. Bonadies, back to you. U.S. steel manufacturing is supposed to benefit from the administration's tariffs on steel imports, says AFL-CIO trade specialist Celeste Drake.
The workers who are in the steel and aluminum industry and the businesses that employ them, we think, are going to be the primary beneficiaries.
Senator Pat Toomey notes American steel has been doing pretty well.
We have a huge, robust steel producing industry in the country.
So why impose tariffs on a booming industry?
Tariffs are really a tool to get other countries to change their behavior, and if they're effective, you lift them.
If the Trump administration imposes even more tariffs, some economists say that could lead to a global economic slowdown.
Ultimately, they don't really work. They end up raising costs for the economy. They end up being very onerous for the companies involved.
But Drake disagrees, saying the tariffs are a step towards helping U.S. manufacturers.
So that they can rebuild and do what they're supposed to do, which is compete in a very competitive market.
Toomey has been one of the leading voices in the Senate against the administration's use of national security tariffs.
We had an important vote. 88 senators went on record agreeing with the principle that Congress should have some say in this process.
Although that vote was non-binding, Toomey hopes Congress will find a legislative fix before job growth is hurt. In Washington, Sara Bonadies, Jet 24 Action News. The halls are quiet here on the Hill with the House officially in summer recess. But how did Congressman Kelly get here in the first place? It all started with cars.
The government had decided, no, you're no longer going to be a Cadillac dealer.
In 2009, General Motors was restructuring after a government bailout. In the process, GM told some dealerships, including one of Kelly's, they can no longer sell certain product lines.
I had an opportunity to go and fight that, and I did. And I won the case, so got to maintain the Cadillac franchise.
Through arbitration, Kelly was able to keep the dealership that his father founded in the 50s. All that prompted him to enter the congressional race.
If you don't like what's going on, you ought to run for office and try to change it.
Kelly was sworn into office in January 2011, a period that history shows was defined by gridlock.
Those first couple terms were really difficult, it was frustrating.
But when President Trump was elected, things changed.
We get so much going on right now. I mean, this is exciting. We're able to actually get these bills through the process to the White House and get them signed into law.
Legislation like
the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act
that Kelly pushed for.
They don't have to give it to the government.
As a member of the House Ways and Means Committee.
The process, it's lengthy, it's very deliberative, and it takes an awful lot of people in addition to oneself.
But Kelly says he doesn't let the slow pace
9:30 is when we get on the floor.
Keep him from moving forward.
I get up in the morning, I go to Mass, and then I run to work. I don't walk to work, I run to work.
His favorite part of being a congressman isn't just pushing legislation,
which really makes sense. It makes sense.
Or speaking on the House floor.
Mr. Speaker, America is winning again.
Do you know what? Meeting with people and hearing from them a really honest evaluation of what's bothering them and where they think changes should be made.
Representative Kelly will return to the Hill along with the rest of Congress after Labor Day, with only 19 congressional workdays before November. In Washington, Sara Bonadies, Jet 24 Action News.